Okay. So there's going to be 3 big updates, Mom. This is coming for KMS now, so this is going to be our summer update.
Yeah.
So that's like after we get the anniversary stuff. Anniversary stuff is in May, and then the summer stuff is like June, July, August, basically.
Summer.
Yeah. So overview. There's going to be a new area called Reverse City. What do you think? What do you think Reverse City is going to look like, Mom?
It'll be summer in Vanishing Journey.
No.
No? Yeah. The other way around.
It's upside down.
Oh, upside down.
It's like Australia.
Okay. Australia is upside down.
Wait, you didn't know that?
No.
That's a joke online. Then they take letters and they paste them upside down to make sure that people know they're from Australia. While searching for the owner of a radio, you come across Upside Down City. Ha, it says right here. In Reverse City, why is the entire city upside down? Wow, question mark.
Because it's
They should have used the Spanish question mark, the one that's in the beginning of the sentence. That would have been a meme. Guild remodeling. Maximum guild level has been expanded. Guild skills have been improved, and the complicated guild point system has been simplified. New guild content with a renewed guild UI. I was talking about that a while, right? For that, the guild UI is basically 15 years old and needs to be hardcore redone. So finally, in about 5 months, we'll probably see that. 5 to 6 months. Level 170 to 200 experience required is going down by 19%, I think, but we'll see the details probably later. Reach level 200 faster to achieve 5th job. Blah, blah. Maple Guide will have more stuff to move, but this is basically more for non-reboot than for reboot because we use teleport rocks anyway. But non-reboot doesn't have teleport rocks, so they'll be moving around more with the guide, so now they can get to places more easily.
How do they get to the different maps?
Well, with the guide.
Oh, okay.
When you read most of the time the guide only gets available when you reach the level of the area, but non-reboot people want to move there faster, so hopefully it'll help them. Vanishing Journey and Choo Choo Islands. Story quest difficulties have been adjusted and certain maps have been improved. Probably like better maps in Choo Choo and less items that you need for the pre-quests. You remember the Choo Choo pre-quests, right?
Choo Choo.
Choo Choo, yeah, that's how it is in Korea.
Oh, okay.
Because you're chewing, because it's all food. Yeah.
No.
Because it's all a food island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She got it. An extra terror burning. And Burning World. We'd never copy this, so this is probably not coming to us. But basically, they do a separate world with more experience, more damage, everything. And then you can make mega burning characters there on that world. And then at the end of the event, you can just transfer them to another server.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't copy that event ever, so that's probably not coming to us.
Mm-hmm.
Salon Rise.
Nobles
have arrived. Meet them in Salon Rise. Well, Rise is the name of the update, so it's like a big coin shop and royal shop and stamp shop. It's just like event items basically. Rising Knight lessons. Young Knight Arthur. I guess the
a new job.
Where?
Knight Arthur.
No, this is like I think like the Tobin-haired warrior or something, kind of like that, where you like help him get stronger, and then you do daily quests and stuff, and you get rewards. I think.
Okay.
Duel of Honor. Prove your strength in a Duel of Honor to receive more Rise coins, and Christmas stuff.
In summer.
What? No.
Oh yeah,
Well, yeah. So we'll get this next year.
Yeah. Oh.
Because the Christmas stuff we're getting now is the Christmas stuff from KMS last year. Because that's seasonal, so that we were a year behind with that. And like with Pink Bean stuff, we're always a year behind with that as well. We just get last year's KMS Pink Bean stuff. So the extra area will be here. I can zoom in a little bit more, I guess. To the north of Vanishing Journey here. It'll be like a
side path.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that we didn't discover that since we've been here a lot, but and it'll be upside down like that. So first we'll be
Creative.
underground, I guess, and then we'll have to go above ground, which is below the underground. And it looks like it's frozen. It's probably some wind chill going on. Oh, and yeah. Oh, it looks like a mine, right? You go underground. So the city is here somewhere, but it's like under it. That's why we didn't find it. Lore explained. Level 205 or higher, and you have to have 5th job completed. And here are some of the NPCs. This one is obviously hanging out upside down. And they're just Urdas, but they're like urban does. This baby has a big head. Yeah, some new monsters. There's like some new Pokemon to gather. Looks like a combination of robots and Urdas, I guess.
More mechanic.
Well, these ones are more like Urda, kind of. And then these are all guard robots, yeah. Diddly-doo. This looks like a hat.
T-boy.
T-boy, yeah. Oh, you want to listen to the music? New,
The reverse music.
new songs? It's probably gonna be loud. To make you wanna spit some bars, man? Mom is falling asleep. She's not feeling this one.
Just toch slaapmuziek.
This is just standard lo-fi hip-hop shit. Yeah, so this is what the maps are gonna look like. It's a lot of monsters, pretty close to each other.
Huh?
Look pretty good. These are all the spawn locations. This isn't necessarily how many monsters are gonna be on the map,
Oh.
but this is where the monsters can spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, this one has a safe spot up here. Interesting. But with Kishin, that basically means that almost every spot spawns one though.
That info is for hackers.
Which one? This?
Info like this, yes.
No, it's for
So
it's for
they can
AFK.
prepare themselves to where they have to stand.
It's for yeah, it's for AFK farming.
Yeah.
Safe spots. Lots of robots. You see, we're in the subway, but we're upside down. See, the doors are on top, and the ceiling is here. It's gonna be a little bit weird, but oh, this is more like the tower, I guess, in Lachelain. This is the friendly neighborhood guard system that's obviously possessed. Lo-fi Maple Story beats the grind too, yeah. Alright, so that's that new area. Guild remodel is gonna look like this, apparently. Very different, but more in tune with the achievement screen, I guess. Magic in this, so that's the name, the experience bar, I guess. I'm guessing.
Number of members, or
I don't know what. Oh yeah, number of members, but this is the level, I guess. But it says 1 of 20, and they said the level's gonna go up to 30, so I'm not sure what this is. That's flag raise, I guess. You have to do flag raise at least once a day, or you'll get kicked. Damn. Oh yeah, and as a guild, you'll be able to put up a message that people see when they want to apply to your guild. So you can do like a recruitment thing, or maybe you can like link to a website that people can go there to apply, to send an application form if you want to do it professionally and stuff like that. Maximum guild level has been expanded. Skills have been improved. The new guild content has been added. Oh yeah, an extra guild PQ or something they were mentioning as well. Let's see. The maximum guild level has been extended from 25 to 30. Guilds on the official server who are level 25 and have excess honor will have it adjusted to level 25's required honor. Okay. I think we are 25, right? Yeah, we're 25. We'll probably get.
Heb je nog Anne?
Yeah, they're removing some stuff. Oh yeah, you have to be at least level 101 to be able to join a guild. Lower level characters can join, but that's pretty fast, right? You'll be able to see when the last time someone was online again. Yes. So we only have to wait 5 months for that. Max is toxic. Is he? Does mom play Maple Story? Yes, sir. Exclamation mark mom in the chat. UI size has been increased to improve the readability and the functionality. Applying for guilds has been made easier. You can see the lists. You can apply filters. You can apply up to 5 guilds at the same time. Guild search has been improved. Partial search feature has been added. And then guild introduction. Yeah, that's what I said. Like the screen, right? Well, this is all some Korean bullshit, but the guild recruitment promotion. You can promote your guild to be displayed at the top of the list of recruiting guilds to attract users who wish to join a guild. Oh man, you're gonna get all this shitty. You're gonna get all the shitters. If you're trying to go for the quantity over quality approach, you can pay some Google AdSense, and then the shorter the promotion period, the higher your guild will appear. Wow. You can use the guild advertisement megaphone to promote your guild. Nice. Oh yeah, and you're going to be able to upload custom emblems. So we're probably going to do like the Scardor face emote and use that as the emblem.
Yeah.
It has to be 17 by 17 pixels, though that's pretty small. But so you can't really do too much detail. A lot of people are probably going to upload stuff that looks really bad. If your guild is level 10 or higher, you can spend 225,000 for the guild mark upload. If you upload an image that's offensive to other users, it may be reset without any notice. Well, of course. Of course, we're gonna upload a giant penis as our emblem. Yeah.
Yeah, tuurlijk.
I mean, who wouldn't do that? Guild. Well, that hasn't been 100% confirmed yet, Team YOLO. I saw that Ghibli mentioned it, but I don't. Well, if I see it in the actual patch notes, then we were talking about it yesterday a little bit. I don't mind if they sped up the prequests, but like flat out removing it feels a little bit weird because it leads to endgame gear that's super valuable. So to me it feels right that there is a significant barrier to entry for endgame gear, because otherwise comparatively it's going to feel like other gear is too difficult to get, and then that the logical step there would be that the prequests go away as well, which I don't think is needed. Giant penis equals 17 pixels. True. I mean, if you do diagonally, it's more than 17. What if you have 17 by 17? What's the diagonal there, Mom?
Oh, dan weet je natuurlijk van buiten. 17 bij 17?
I'm not sure.
Dan moet je 17 kwadraat plus 17 kwadraat en dan een wortel uit.
What's 17 again? 17 to 170, 240, 319, 638?
Ja?
638 square root is...
Iets bijna 25.
More than 25, right?
Of net iets meer.
Because 625 is... What? Yeah, 25.25.
Nou, dat er niet ver naast. Kom.
Wait, we were on the other side, but yeah.
Ja, maar ja.
Pretty close, Mom. Not bad. The privilege settings for each guild member rank have become more granular. I don't know what that means. Lower resolution, I guess. Privileges such as guild member management and guild skill management have been changed to allow other guild members in certain ranks to handle. Yes, nice. Okay. PPPPP. Hello. Big town. Whoa. Weekly guild rankings will now be accessible through the guild UI. The Honorable Rock will now show the weekly rankings instead of the cumulative contribution rankings. Flag race rankings and Cheranian's underground culvert rankings. Oh yeah, that's the new guild PQ stuff. Guild points. Doodly-doo. Guild skills will no longer consume IGP. IGP has been removed completely. Certain contribution. So that's the individual guild points, right? That's the points you have here.
Contribution.
No, that's something else. IGP is this. So these use IGP if you use them. Like this one consumes 1400. But they'll probably just leave it up to the up to the cooldown instead. Certain contribution acquisition methods have been removed and new methods have been added. Normal in-game actions will no longer reward contribution. Guilds must now have a direct goals to strive for to level up the guild. Joining, leveling up, staying logged in, fame, acquiring medals, completing quests, and leveling up profession skills will no longer reward you with contribution. Contribution given when defeating boss monsters has been adjusted. New bosses have been added to the list of those that give contribution. You can now earn contribution from doing flag race, the guild attendance check. Oh no, another click to do every day. Make sure to click the guild attendance box, Mom. If you don't do it, 2 days in 1 week, you get kicked. We're gonna have to be strict about that one. The new guild content, Churners Underground Culvert. Guild's remaining GP will be adjusted to reduce irregularity from the changes to GP acquisition. With GP exceeding 225,000 will be adjusted by a certain rate. For below, it will not be affected. Okay. And these are the new skills. So you see more stuff than what we have here now. So this is pretty meager. I think they were getting rid of this as well. Remember there's like 5 reward points every now and then, but you have to level it. Otherwise, you can't get the discount in the shop. You know, if you go into cash shop because they're like, please check your reward points, and you go in there and you get like 5 points. Yeah. That's what that is. See, now it goes straight from this to this. Like they removed that one in between. So certain underused skills have been removed. Mileage counter. I want to run more. I don't even know what one that is. Guild advertisement microphone. Guild meeting. Party quest mania. Nobody uses those things, right? Ooh. New skills have been added. Less pain together. Decreased damage taken by 4, 7, 10%. That's not very good because this doesn't apply to percentage damage. So like for bosses, it won't do anything. And for monsters, you typically already have arcane power, which reduces your damage to 1, so that it won't do much there either. So it's only for mules, basically.
It's when you train together?
No, just in general. It's just from being in a guild, you can level it up, and then because you're grouped up in a guild, you get less, everyone gets more defense, basically. Guild know-how receive 5% bonus experience from killing monsters if you are level 101 to 200. That'll be pretty limited use then, because it's only up to 200. And 101 is the lowest level you can enter, but it's something. It's another one thing to speed up stuff. Hey Scardor, can you join the guild? Sure, dude. What's your IGN in the game? Let me know, and me or someone else will handle your application. Guild spicy. Wait, we already have. Oh shit, we got like a bunch of requests there. Albraz, there you go. I got you. Boom. Welcome, my dude. Howdy doody. What up, Relevancing? How's it hanging, Pog? Not gonna talk about where my dick is hanging with my mom next to me, dude. Come on. Mama, how's it hanging?
Upside down.
Upside down. Oh yeah, because of the city.
Reverse.
It's hanging in reverse. We're looking at patch notes, so now it's hanging in reverse. It's pointing straight upward. Increases attack and magic attack by 2, 4, 6. Are you ready for this, man?
What? Guild spicy taste increases attack and magic attack by 2, 4, 6.
See, even my mom is not impressed with this bullshit, okay? And then number 2 is increases attack and magic attack by 4. And then number 3 is increases the attack and magic attack by 5. So if you add everything up, If you have it all maxed, then it's 15.
We can drop the
Which, is like almost like a buff,
Mm-hmm. 15.
G
Half
pots.
a buff.
You get 100 G potions and 5 guild blessings a week. Lame. Oh wait, guild regular support 2. Wait, that's on top of it. Oh, okay, so you can get up to 25. And then for 3, you can get 5 more, so you can go up to 30. Because this required level 4 guild regular support 1, and this is 2 and 3. So you can upgrade it more. Honestly, I don't use my 20 even. Like, if we went down to 15 or something, that would be fine for me. 10 is maybe a little bit on the edge, but like you can use it for Dream Defender if you're not strong enough. You'll use it for some bosses, right?
Yeah.
They must mean 2%. Nah, I'm pretty sure this is a flat amount because it adds up here and then it ends up being 15 in total. I'm pretty sure. Imagine if this is percentage.
15%.
6% attack would be crazy. In other words, Goddess Blessing and Demon Avengers Release Overload Bloodfeast skill description have been updated to state they will not heal in Ghost Park. Fucking Ghost Park, lol. There are stars in me. Increases your star force by 5, 10, or 15.
Oh.
When is that useful, Mom?
When you're 101.
Yeah, when you're low level and you want to go to a Star Force area. What I wonder, though, is will this only be applied if your character is online, or will this actively be applied to all of your characters? Because if it is, then this will greatly increase your Legion damage. If all of them get 15 stars extra over like 30 plus characters, that's like having 450 extra.
Oy.
It's like adding 4 more characters, Star Force basically. I think it'll only be on the character that you're actively on, if I had to guess. But my Star Force thing today,
Then
if you mean tomorrow, then
click it every time you log on.
click it. No. This is a passive thing, right? Oh no, this is a skill. Wait, but it doesn't. No, this should be a passive skill, right? The only active skills were noblesse skills. These are like active ones that you have to double click to start. These should be passive, so always apply. But I think only when you're logged in, I would say. Are there any active burning events going on at the moment? Yes, there's a Terror Burn going on right now. And the event after the Terror Burn, for the Terror Burn characters, the breakthrough is going on until Tuesday. So if you're still working on your Terror Burn character and you haven't gone all the way to 220 yet, make sure you rush those few last levels out. So yeah, extra Star Force, so that can be helpful for new characters. Minions are soft, increases damage to regular monsters by 3, 6, 9, 12. It's not bad. Master of All increases all stat by 16, 28, 40. That could be nice if you're a Xenon, 40 all stat. It's not bad. That's like that's basically like a strong flame extra. But yeah, I can see how some guilds would go for stuff like less pain together, guild know-how, and some attacks. And then other guilds would just completely skip over some of these things that you don't need them at all. And you'll see like a bigger division between mule guilds and where people put their low level characters, and then they kind of move from that low level guild into the stronger level guild. Which I think would be good if you have an alliance and you have like a really big alliance, that you do it in like 3 tiers. Like you have one that is just one just for leveling mules, and then one where everyone kind of ends up in, and then one specifically for certain content, for like all of the bosses, like Lucid Will and Up, for example. For the people who want to be like stay in the casual guild or go like for the harder guild, and then one for all the mules. So you can have like 3 guilds associated where you can separate it like that. Should Terror Burn account on my secondary account reboot? That's probably a good idea. Guild hopping. Well, yeah, since there's no more points given just because of joining guilds and all, and just being online and stuff like that, it's probably a good idea to keep moving around. But yeah, I'm gonna go for 21 Star Force. Well, today we have the hard bosses, so if I get an arcane item, we could go funky with that tomorrow. But I'm gonna try to get my Absolab stuff to 21. And we'll kind of let it depend on this patch note. I think I'll stick to 21. 22 is kind of memes. And I'm probably better off just saving the whole time for the new stuff. So, is that a new jump button? Yeah. It's like bunny hopping, but then guilds. Together with Arcane Force, increases your arcane power. They're gonna name this Arcane Force as well. Rip. By 15, 20, 25, 30. So also for new characters and new areas that they can get the bonus damage a little bit faster. Or, if somebody wants to get bonus damage on Varishilla, they need to add 30 points. And then instead they can add those 30 points on something else for more damage.
So when your guild is level 25, you don't get those automatically. You have to choose which ones.
Well, you unlock unlock the ability to put points in only at a certain level. See, so like level 5, level 10, level 15, level 20, level 25.
Okay.
And then some of them, it's not enough to just be level 25. You also have to have these ones maxed, and those are shown by the arrow. And then you have the Sharonine's Demon Riding. So that's this guy here with the sexy man on top of it. Every Sunday, receive Sharonine's Demon Riding voucher for 7 days. Nice. Boss Killing Machine, 30% boss damage for 30 minutes with a cooldown of 60. 30% defense ignore for 30 minutes, cooldown of 60. And 30% damage for 30 minutes, cooldown of 60. And this, typically, you get the skill points to level these up by doing a flag raise. So no more reward points for the guild? Thank God, dude. That was so annoying. Would it be acceptable to try out the Terror Burning without going ham for the breakthrough event? Yeah, sure. The Terror Burning itself lasts all the way until the end of January, until the 28th, so you have enough time for that. Yeah, no, that would be perfectly acceptable, dude. It's like with the Tenebris skills last year with each rank, the format-wise. Yeah, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's the same way that the guild skills work now, but a little bit more limited on... so right now it works, you can level something up as long as you have a certain amount of skill points already invested in other skills. So now it's going to be more limited by, you have pre-quests that need to be fulfilled, and you need to be a certain level. But yeah, it's more similar to the Alliance event last year, yeah. But yeah, and so there is a new Noblesse skill, big one-shot, 30% critical damage for 30 minutes with a cooldown of 60 minutes. Holy fuck. Remember what I said, Mom, about critical damage? This is giving 30%. How much do you have on your gloves? If you have really good gloves, how much do you have on those? You want to guess? Remember, if you go legendary...
No, 30%.
No, it's on legendary, and then you try to get 2 lines with black cubes, remember? Because with black cubes, you have a better chance of getting 2 prime lines. And how much is in 1 line? Do you remember?
10 maybe?
No, it's 8.
8?
Yeah, so 2 lines is 16. And that's considered really, really good.
Yeah.
And so this gives twice that
Yeah.
on top of it. So doing the guild weekly quests and everything, and doing more flag races to level up all these skills and to be able to use these. So we don't have any access to any of these. But then if you start bossing, you can add 30% boss, 30% IED, 30% damage, and 30% critical damage. That's crazy strong. 30%, and because this is a buff, it just gets saved by buff freezers as well. So you have it guaranteed for the whole run.
30 minutes.
Yeah. But if you die, you would lose your buff. But if you're doing a hard boss, then you just buff freeze or save it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's like really, really good. Like not even really good. Like these things are really good. This is insane. This is Tespia though, so I'm guessing that they're gonna reduce this to 15 or to 20, which 15 or 20 is still really good. 30 is actually crazy. I don't know. But yeah, we were talking about power creep, giving everyone 30% critical damage. Yeah, for something like Black Mage, that increases the damage Should I take 5%? Yeah, even 5%. Like, remember, if you get smithing to level 12 to master crafter, and then you make the whetstones, the special items, then you can use the special skill to give yourself the level 11, like the Meister one is 3%, or 2 or 3%, and then the level 12 master is 5% critical damage buff, and that's considered like a good buff on top of everything. 30 is crazy. Just ballistic is level 275 buccaneer with like crazy gear and stuff, and he says like even I would take 5%, like that's already good. And so 30 is. I expect them to nerf this to like 15 or 20, honestly. Curious what class to try and Terror Burn this time around. Last time I tried and mained for some time Blaster with Terror Burning. I'm thinking Kinesis, but I'm a bit conflicted. Kinesis is kind of like the Blaster of mages. So if you like the style, you can go for it. Except that Kinesis can have more relaxed, way more relaxed mobbing. Their bossing is still kind of intense, but their mobbing is more relaxed. The event titles don't even always give 20. No, event titles. Right now, the big event buff, if we go to Justicar, that is gonna give 20, I think. So yeah, this is nuts. What up, Cougar Ahor? How are you doing? Nice name. All right, so this is the dude.
Oh.
He's the NPC dude. He's got a rat. He's like, do you know the movie? Ratatouille? You saw it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he's like Ratatouille with the rat in his head, except instead of the. No, it has nothing to do with it. But I just saw the similarity that he has a rat. He has a rat on his hair. Come on, Mom.
Okay.
Blaster of mages, so active mobbing, good bossing, and squishy. Wait, squishy. Blaster is like the opposite of squishy. It has a giant shield and like 6 iframes. All right. Oh, there's gonna be cannons, guys. Retro, look out.
Flag race.
Make sure to look out for bounce and for was it beaters? But the guy in Beaters Guild was literally called Eye Cannon or something. He was like always sitting on the cannon and shooting people. I mean, if they're gonna do something with flag race, please just remove cannons. Holy shit. Okay, new guild content. Blah, blah, blah. The old ruins disappeared and have been rediscovered. Together with the explorer, we're gonna go down. Guildmaster can talk, and you can do it once a week per person, I'm guessing. When the guildmaster opens the door, a message will pop up to all guild members to let them know the door is available. The door to Sharenian's underground culvert will be open for 5 minutes. Only your own guild members can enter. The door cannot be opened between Sunday 11 p.m. to Monday 1 a.m. for settlement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, for the rankings and everything. There are a total of 12 entrances to the waterway. Up to 3 parties can enter the same entrance. 12 entrances? So you can 36 times 6. How many is that? 216? 216 people can enter up to 216 people at the same time can go in. Guys, it's time to boost the guild.
Money?
No? 3 times 6 times 12? Or 3 times 4 times 3 times 6, if that makes you...
What do they mean with party?
I mean, up to 6, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Sometimes they mean just one person.
No bully? Well, a party means you have to be in a party.
Yeah. When you go alone, you have to be in a party.
Yeah, so anywhere from 3 to 18.
From 1 to...
3 to 18 per entrance, but there's 12 entrances. After entering, you wait for a bit before you are taken into the waterway. At this time, you'll be separated from the other parties that entered with you. Oh, and then everyone just has their own party way of going in there, yeah. This thing has a lot of HP. 1, 2, 3... 1,620,000,000,000 HP. Level 101. Okay. And then he has Jesus Christ, 162 trillion HP.
And you have to.
And then this one is. Hang on. I'm counting the zeros. 1, 2, 3. No, per party, I guess. 3. Wait, so million. Wait, thousands, million, billion, trillion, quadrillion. 1 quadrillion, 134 trillion HP. And this guy, holy shit. 100 million, billion, trillion, 999 quadrillion, 999 trillion, 999 billion, 999 million,
And you can
999,000,
and you can
999.
only do
One damage at a time.
Yeah, sure.
Mom is taking it up to the next level. 1 damage per hit. It's like me trying to kill the golem every day.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the first one. This one just says 648 billion. So yeah, that's nothing, right? That guy's like instantly dead. This guy has like 3 times that. Then this guy has 100 times that, and then this guy is like 90 times that, and then this guy is 1,000 times that. They go invincible after 1 hit. There's 5 phases, apparently. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And apparently he summons
Hey.
like little dudes. Well,
Is
1,
it-
2, 3, 4, 5.
Well,
Yeah.
but it's 5 different.
Yeah, but look, the defense goes up as well. He has 10%, I think, elemental resistance and 10% weapon defense, and then goes up to 20, 30, 40,
Well,
50.
so
But 50.
when you enter, you don't know which one you get. You get either. That's what this.
Well, no, we can read it. Instead of waterway, you must defeat all the monsters to activate the gate that leads to the next map. You will earn dungeon points based on the number of current party members. After completing 4 maps, you will enter the deepest room of the waterway. You can activate the altar to summon Sharonan's demon Arcanus. You can only activate it once all of your party members have gathered. In the deepest room, your party buffs will be shared to all other players in the map. Wait.
You come together and.
Yeah, but does that mean that everyone who entered in the beginning is all gets put there? Like the 216 people?
Yes.
Because if there's 216 people, then I mean you can.
It's DC.
Yeah, well, I mean all of the effects have to be invisible. I think the first thing my mom says, that's DC. It's like, yes. Very, very true, Mom. That's an excellent observation. That is DC. That is worse than Ursus. That is like 60 Ursus runs in one map.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's 106 Ursus runs in one map.
It's still Dexon.
103. No, 102. That's 102. Exactly 102 Ursus, full Ursus runs in one map.
What do you want?
People die from Ursus already. How much HP does Ursus have? Oh, like 3 trillion. So that's like twice this guy. Monka MS. Arcanus will transform when he receives a certain amount of damage. Based on the current members fighting against him, he will have a certain number of transformation. He can transform up to a maximum of 5 times. And it seems like he can transform up to 4 times because he starts like this, right? 1 transformation, 2, 3, 4.
And maybe one of them is the last one.
Yeah, but it says he transforms 5 times, but that's not true because you start with 1, so you only transform 4 times. Math, unless they start like this. Unless this is the first one with like 5 HP. It's like it gets blown up. You will earn dungeon points based on the damage you dealt to Arcanus and his subordinates. If you defeat a less than stage 5 Arcanus or the time runs out, you will be returned to the guild HQ.
Do we have an HQ?
Yeah, that's where this NPC is. The guild HQ, yeah.
Okay.
If the total amount of dungeon points from all guild members that participated exceeds a certain amount, you will receive Noblesse SP after the weekly settlement. You will also receive additional Noblesse SP based on the weekly rankings of Sharonan's underground rank on the waterway. Oh yeah. Flankways has been improved. Certain portals locations have been adjusted to prevent them from being used in unusual ways. The cannon now can only be shot up to 3 times per character. Once seated in the cannon, you can only sit on it for up to 10 seconds. Thank you! I mean, you should just remove them all together, but only 3 times per character. That is... I like this. Chat, do you like this or do you dislike this? Like or dislike? Let's see. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Thank the loud. I'll take that as a yes, as a like. Right, we got Rip Cannon, by the way. No more cheating, Kappa. Yeah. You can no longer drop items. I didn't know that was a thing. The number of people who can participate in the 7 and 9 flag races has been increased. Oh, there was a maximum amount? There was rush hour in flag race? I was not aware of this.
Ja. Oh, flag race. Nee.
Not Ursus.
Ja, nee, maar of die...
Oh, look, this is what Maple Guide is going to look like right now. So you'll be able to click on here, and then it'll show stuff here.
Dat is zo dun.
Or you can click it on this, and then it'll look like this. And then you can scroll through it. And then here you can see like the stuff.
Maple Guide, but this looks like the boss menu.
Well, that's kind of what the guide looks like right now as well, right? If you open up the guide. Like has Varicilla, it has Darknell, has the Black Mage, right? There's Gloom. All the bosses are in there. Yeah.
And what's this? Oh, sorry.
What? Those are symbols?
Oh, if you're looking for where can I get that symbol?
Well, it'll just show you like these are the things you want to be working on during this stage.
Yes.
Hard. What is that? Level related content. Oh, that one is boss content specifically. There you go. That's why it's all bosses. And then special content. Recommended story growth, competitive, Arcane River categories. In the case of level related content, the areas will be grouped based on the level of the monsters. New content has been added. Sandcastle, playground, hidden garden, kerning tower, interior, bee habitat, and UFO corridor. Oh, that's the UFO in Omega Sector.
And bee habitat? What's that?
Those are the hornets in
Okay.
Stone Colossus.
Stone Colossus.
Certain content has been removed for the recommended content to make it easier to identify character growth paths. Usability has been improved. That's a lot of stuff. That's also a lot of stuff. In certain level ranges, missions that explain various aspects of Maple Story have been added. You can read the information from the missions again at any time. Okay, so the administrator will give you some advice. Vanishing Journey and Choo Choo Island improvements. All right, we're almost done. Vanishing Journey, Flame Area and Cave of Rest have been adjusted. The number of items required to complete certain quests have been decreased, and the quest item drop rates have been increased. Oh, cool. So now Vanishing Journey is a total fucking joke. Choo Choo Island story quests have been adjusted. The number of items required to complete the quest has been decreased, and the quest item drop has been increased. Basically, that's like a lot of the quests. That's almost all of them, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them, right?
That is allemaal different names, denk ik.
Different names? Yeah. Well, yeah, but they do the same stuff. Choo Choo Island, certain maps monsters have been changed. Colorful Force 1 only Bighorn Pine Deer. Oh, nice. That's nice for the extra daily, so you don't have a bunch of split maps, and you can go through the pre-quest faster, because you don't have to kill twice as many monsters. Deep 5 Color Garden only Ramnanas. Unripe Roll Fruit and Ripe Roll Fruit will appear together. Ramananas. Fleon and Angry Fleon will appear together. Green Catfish and Blue Catfish. Blue Catfish will no longer appear. Returtle and Chief Returtles will appear.
Oh.
Bear Shark and Chief Bear Shark.
Ja. Die heet niet bij ons niet Chief.
Bear Shark? Is that the gorilla? Is that supposed to be a bear? Oh, Bear Shark. Wait, never mind. I'm so confused. We call them... What do we call them? We don't call them Bear Sharks.
Gorilla?
No, that's the other ones. Bird Sharks is what we call them. Yeah, Bird Shark, not Bear Shark. That doesn't make any sense. What part bear is there? Like, why is it flying if it's a If it's a bear shark, why does it have wings? You need like a third animal to to splice in there. It's like it's man bear pig. It's half man, half bear, half pig. It's like wait, you have three halves. That doesn't work. Giant tail, only chief bear shark will appear. Nice. Oh yeah, so this is the new layout for the maps. Do you remember the layout for the stone map?
Yeah.
It didn't have this platform, I think, right? I don't think this platform existed. This was like open.
It's the combined map. Stone.
No, this is only stone.
Yeah, well, but the combined map, stone.
Blazing?
Blazing has this plat. But
No, but yeah, but doesn't have this. They have like lower platforms here. And then this is lower, I think, and then this is higher. This one is like the current stone map, except they added this platform. I'm pretty sure. I think this is the only difference. This one is much closer together, I think. Right now, there's more space in between here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is way better. These are all like a lot closer together. I feel like it's much flatter.
And this one was here.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think this one was up there, yeah. This one's pretty different too. I mean, I don't think people are still not gonna level there, but at least it's faster to do the pre-quests in. Looks like a Lumi's dream. Oh, look at that. Okay. You can put Kishin here, put your boss here, and then as a Kana stand here and just spam Exorcist Charm. And then you don't have to go to Choo-Choo anymore. This looks pretty good for a Kana, dude. The boss can just fist this whole area.
This is Choo-Choo.
Well, yeah, but like Slurpee, yeah. Like Slurpee depths. Ooh, and this one kind of the same thing, right? You could put Kishin on the bottom. And they just stand in the middle. These platforms are way closer together. You can just Exorcist Charm this whole thing when just standing here or here. Does any map look bad for Kana? Well, I guess some might. This one isn't great for Kana because this is bullshit. Like these three dudes who spawn like on the side
That's
here.
for Pathfinder.
For Pathfinder, yeah. More like Platfinder.
Platfinder, yeah.
All right. Rocky Territory. A platform has been added to the center of the right side of the map. Hey.
Yeah. Okay.
Hidden Portal's location has been changed. Platforms have been improved to allow better usage of the air current while training. Platforms and air currents have been improved. Yeah. Bug fixes. To match the current logic, using hyper set points in Arcane Force will now count for another Power Arcane Force quest. No, to match the current logic, the hyper stat point needs to be Arcane Power and not Arcane Force. Fix an error where Urda Nova would sometimes hit a different monster than the one with the highest max HP. That's bullshit. Fix an error when using battle statistics in Urda Spectrum. Incorrect skill names would be... Okay. No one cares about mechanics. Link skill. You see anything important, Mom? Smite. We showed 2 debuffs. Dark Knight, Beholder.
Bishop uses unstable memory.
Bishop uses Genesis with unstable memory. The instant Big Bang buff would not apply.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought they already fixed that. Okay. Bowmasters. Hey, Bowmaster main. Quiver cartridge skill description has been updated to use the same wording for. Okay, never mind. Nobody gives a fuck. The dual blades dummy effect skill description was missing detail. Okay. Dual Blades Asura will now be cancelled if you are skill locked while using it. Ooh! Wait, that's actually huge. Isn't Asura like the isn't Asura the tornado thing that makes you like knockback immune and shit? Isn't that what that is? Poor Asura, man. That's whoo. Not too many things skill locking you, but some things do. Someone call Ketty. Cannon shooters, gigantic backstabs slow will now apply to bosses. Interesting. Would be cancelled if hit by DOT. Striker, Heaven, Earth, Typhoon. Okay. Phantom can no longer steal Meso Explosion. RIP! To match current logic, Demon
Dan gaan we
Slayer's
even
Blue Bloods.
Dat gaan we even doen.
Well, I mean, I assume that it's just going to be removed from the list if you have it stolen. All of the Phantoms, make sure you steal Meso Explosion.
Yeah.
Another World's Goddess Blessing and Demon Avengers release Overload Blood Feast skill descriptions have been updated to state they will not heal in Ghost Park. Vengeford showed this earlier. Mom, do you know what Ghost Park is?
Ghost Park. Ja, dat is waar Bye-Bye Station
Ghost
is,
Park.
toch? Niet Ghost Park?
No.
Oh, no. Het is oh god.
Let me put this another way. Is Ghost Park, do you think Ghost Park is relevant content?
No.
Okay, moving on. To match current logic, Blaster's Bunker Buster skill description are updated to state that it does not apply to 5th job skills. 0, Shockwaves, Burst Step, Transcended Rin. Fixed an error where skill effect transparency options did not apply to Kinesis' grabbed objects from Psychic Grab. Nice. Oh, a lot of ARC stuff. What is this? Fixed an error where ARC's Contact Caravan could not be activated if used in certain content. RIP. I mean, good now, I guess. Fixed an error where ARC's Scarlet Charge Drive would sometimes fire 2 Scarlet spells. Huh, never noticed that. Fixed an error where if you used Arc Unstoppable Impulse Instinct in one place, then use the second part with the arrow keys, it would still be used in place. True. Fixed an error where Arc's Fusion Initiation skill description was awkward. Fixed an error where you used Hoyoung's Wind Wave, Reel, and jumped on a monster. You could not use 1,000-ton stone for a certain period of time. Fixed an error where you used Hoyoung's Wind Wave Fake and tried to use 1,000-ton sword with certain timing. It would not be activated. Ooh. Improvements and bug fixes to bosses, Mom. Here we go. Time to start. Well, yeah, that's bosses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fix an error where sometimes if you ran out of death count or the time limited end, you would not be automatically removed. Ooh. Fix an error where if the elite boss world map message appeared, then you logged out and logged back into a different channel, the message would not disappear. Ooh. Fix an error if Urus, if you had sound muted, the BGM would still be played. Ooh. If Urus matching is successful, you can no longer use any portals before you enter the boss. Wait, this was possible? It's like you queue and then you exit the portal and you just leave.
Yeah.
After leaving Magnus Bloody Queen maps with the undead status, it will now be removed. Wait, undead status. That's Zombify, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they need to do for Queen is just remove the fire stacks when she dies. It's so stupid that the fire damage keeps going in even when she's already dead and you're trying to loot. Because then Frederic de Blanc shows up and you want to buy items from him and then you die while you're in the store and then you can't complete your items and you gotta respawn and Pierre's hat debuff will now be shown in the buff window. Fixed an error where after Chaos Pierre split, sometimes the color would not change. Yes! That's not sometimes, this is always. In Populatis map, the platform sizes have been changed to make it easier to avoid attacks. You do Populatis every week, right, Mom? For the Populatis mark?
Tuurlijk. Solo.
Solo, always, right? On all your main characters.
Oh yeah.
Fixed error. Sometimes Demian would not move or use only one attack. Oh, we had that one time, I think. But then he got unstuck after a bit. Fixed error. Sometimes Black Mage's Eye of Destruction attack would not disappear and continue. You have this all the time on your Black Mage runs, right, Mom?
Yeah. So irritant.
Yeah, all the time. Oh. It's literally unplayable with this. Okay, certain content's quest names have been updated. Nobody cares. What is this? Mechanical Grave Mechanical Grave is what this is called apparently, and Fallen World Tree weekly quests have been improved.
Oh.
The quest names have been changed to clearly display which monsters need to be hunted or items need to be collected. Certain quest difficulties have been adjusted to make them easier to complete. Ooh. Ooh.
But but not
Who's
necessary for this one.
Oh. True Hilla. Quest lines that use both and have been unified to use.
Good luck.
Thank God, yeah. Wait, what is different about these two?
Ja. Vraag je je de lafkikjes?
Oh, here, yeah. That was an extra lijntje. Yeah. I see, yeah. Zoek de verschillen. En kleur de plaatjes. Hoyoung's Reclaiming the Silver Gold Heaven Earth Human Emblem quests have been renamed to Silver Gold Heaven Earth Human Emblem. Thank God. Okay. Cool. Improvement and bug fixes items. Arcane Shade armor cost has been decreased from 16 to 12, and required number of Arcane River droplets per coin has been decreased from 10 to 9. What does that mean for an item, Mom? How many did you need before? How many droplets?
240.
No, that's for an equip. The other items are cheaper. How much did you need for other items? Well, yes, you do. It's right
16?
here.
16 times 10?
Yes.
160.
Yes, and now you need?
144.
Wait, can you do that again?
Is het niet goed? Oh nee. 135.
One more time?
Not good? Jawel.
Nee?
Jawel.
Nee? Van 16 naar 12.
Oh, naar 12. Oh, god. Dus 9 maal 12.
Oh, wow. Third time's the charm, Mom. Yeah.
Oh, 108.
Yes. So it goes from?
160
to
108.
Yeah, so that's almost 33% reduction.
So I can buy 2.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Well, the weapon will still be 240, so you'll maybe be able to buy 1 at some point. And the drop rates of Arcane River droplet zones and beginning droplet zones have been slightly increased. Now, every 1 hour and 10 minutes instead of 1 hour and 30 minutes. No, I'm just guessing. I don't know by how much. Blackheart's potential stats did not apply. Lol. Permanent items with limited stats will no longer appear in the expiring items reminder message. Thank you. Evans Onyx Blessing 25 must work and change the Onyx Blessing 30. Nice. The Harem Face Space is the Ignite and Pink Bean Hug cushion. Okay. Improvements and bug fixes. Experience required to level up from 170 to 200 has been decreased by 19%. You can no longer collect herbs mines in map that are 20 or more levels higher than your character's level. I don't know if anyone ever did that. Especially in the higher levels, you cannot even go to areas that are this many levels above you. So, the detailed stats windows, a critical activation label has been changed to critical rate. Imagine having it called critical activation. Meanwhile, over here, we've been calling this critical rate for years now. The weapon is 216, not 240. Oh, that's true, actually, yeah. The weapon is 216 because even though the amount of coin changes, the amount of droplets per coin. That's true. See, you're going to win 24 droplets now.
216?
Yeah, 216 instead of 240. Like 9 times 24. Yeah, it's 216.
But, yeah. Basically
double the normal. So 216 and the other one is 108. But now it's 240 and 160. Auction house, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Ghost Park, nobody still cares about any of this.
Ranking.
Runes will no longer spawn. Yeah, ranking for Ghost Park, Mom. Omega lol. In Spirit Savior, the key pop-up for saving the rock spirits has been changed to say NPC and mine instead of space. Hey. Meanwhile, 6 characters are through and ready with with Spirit Savior, but this is still being fixed. The Mega Burning Booster effect will Reboot 2 World Select button color has been changed and the World Guide has been added. Wow. That's all the stuff we know so far. So there's and then the other thing is just the picture of the second update. We don't know yet if that's going to be a boss or a class, but it's most likely going to be a class. What do you think, Mom? What kind of class do you think it's going to be?
What, another new class?
Yeah, like every 6 months we get a class, right? Hello?
I can't keep up with it.
Who do you think?
Second update.
What do you think it's going to be? Predictions.
A thief.
A thief? Really? Okay.
Sort of thing.
What kind of skills are they going to be using? You really think a thief after we had Kadena and Ho Young as last class?
What's Ho Young?
A thief.
Oh. No thief.
No thief. Okay. We are
skip thief.
we are retracting thief. So some people think it might be a demon because it's long hair and because they have the like swords, knives floating around like the dimensional sword skill. Some people think it might be Kinesis' girlfriend because, you know, floating stuff around her, and apparently the new equip set that is coming out is also going to be themed with chess pieces like Kinesis has. And I think there was one more theory, but those are like the 2 main theories right now. We haven't had demons in a long time. I mean, true, yeah, we had the 2, and that was pretty much it, right? Add the demons and add open job advancement between the demons. Boom.
Or just a warrior.
A warrior? Yeah. Some people think warrior.
Warrior with magic powers.
Magic attack warrior?
Yeah.
With intellect?
Mm-hmm.
A smart warrior.
Oh, well, for once, a smart warrior.
A smartphone, a smart warrior with a smartphone.
Yeah.
It's a gauge double sniper triple combo super tag team class. What do you think about that?
Too complicated.
Too complicated.
No.
All right. Well, then once we know more, then we'll get into all of that. Oh shit! I opened the. Oh no! Wait, the chat is here. Boop, boop. There we go. Right. Thanks for the react, Mom. Are you looking forward to it?
We'll see.
We'll see. You'll see if you're looking forward to it. Well, this is still Tespia, so it can still the numbers can still change. But we'll know like next Thursday, I think. And did you see the patch preview for our update? They're changing NLC and Mysteria, changing the stores, adding new items, adding storyline, redoing the Headless Horseman.
Oh, yeah.
He looks badass now, but the old one on like the small pink pony is gone now. I like the small pink pony that's like has like the giant dude sitting on it. The new one looks badass, but the small pink pony is pretty funny. You can tell she's a Maple veteran. Yeah, she'll have to see and play the update first before she gets excited. She's been hurt before as well. I shall slash you with mine swords, then destroy you in thy game of chess. Pink pony? Yeah, it's still there. It's still there. But it used to be a thing, right? If you would, yeah. But if you would go like hunt for Bigfoots and you found some headless horsemen, it was kind of like okay experience as well, as long as you killed enough of them.
And there was a lot of weapons drop in.
Tuesday is the last day for the breakthrough.
Mysteria.
A lot of drops.
A lot of drops.
They used to drop those headless horseman drops, like those pumpkins, those carved pumpkin heads.
They do?
Yeah.
They do.
And the Bigfoot dropped the one big toe with
The
the
toe.
ribbon with the
Yes,
ribbon on it.
yes.
Some people had like stacks of those toes in their inventory to keep a trophy of all the Bigfoot they killed. Just in real life, like in real life, if somebody killed a Bigfoot, they would do the same. All right, you know what time it is, Mom? Ursus time.
Okay.
Time to make some money.
Yes.
Time to bring home the bacon.
We will.
Because tomorrow we have Star Force. You know everything you're going to be Star Forcing tomorrow?
Everything that's comes.
You're mainly saving for cubing, right? Oh no, wait, you already got all the cubes. Mom has like 30 billion cubes, I think. No, 15? 16? Something like that? Oh, we gotta do a mommy cubing stream soon. If there's DMT, we're gonna do mommy cubing stream, guys.